You are watching episode 3. If you haven't watched the episode 1 and 2, the link is in the description area. Any cases now where Obi? If you ask anyone in Singapore which is the haunted place in Singapore, they will say Old Changi Hospital. There we are. Sorry guys, were you spooked? That was just for fun. The legend says that this old Changi hospital is haunted by the restless souls of those who were tortured to death or executed by the Japanese during World War II, as well as a security guard who was working there. The Japanese military police, also known as Kempei Tai, used to hold more than 50,000 elite prisoners of war, and they used it as a torture chamber during the Japanese occupation. What is now the abandoned Changi Hospital was first built by the British government in 1935 to complement other military installations like armories and barracks in Changi. After the Japanese occupation, once the World War II came to an end, the hospital was taken over by the British Royal Air Force. From 1947 until 1971, the Royal Air Force used the hospital to serve not only its service personnel but also foreign troops from the Commonwealth, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Nations troops that served the Korean War. Later, from 1971 until 1976, the hospital was under Singapore Armed Forces. And then from 1976 until 1997, this hospital was under the Ministry of Health. In 1997, the Toa Payoh Hospital was merged with the old Changi Hospital, and a new building, Changi General Hospital, was built in Simei, and the old Changi Hospital was abandoned after that. Since its abandonment, many horror stories and paranormal tales have emerged from the place, ranging from tales of an alleged nurse roaming the compound to poltergeists haunting the old hospital. The hospital became a favorite place for ghost hunters, vandals, criminals, drug users, and possible Satanists. Anyone familiar with Taoism? What does it mean? A statue beheaded. Is it going to give you a lottery 4D number? In the coming years, many were arrested for trespassing and criminal activities. Later on, live monitoring was set up over there. For so long, I was very fond of visiting this hospital. Today, it was not a planned trip. I accidentally came over the hospital and I was astonished by its presence. Enough of talking of this hospital, now just admire its beauty. Visiting this at daytime is spooky enough, and how about visiting this at night? However, don't try to enter the premises because it would be considered trespassing. Some of the more prominent areas of the old hospital that was famous for hauntings included the old mortuary, which has since been demolished, the tile walled operating theatre, and the old hospital's accident and emergency building, which also have been demolished, and a few blocks have been changed to clubs and hotels. At the place surrounding the hospital, there are many buildings with a British colonial style and of historical importance. There are many such bungalows like this, which is now under the state property but left abandoned, and all the bungalow looks like it has a dark history to it. If my predictions are correct, these properties with the live monitoring should have been hotspot for trespassers seeking ghost hunting. Okay, now we are going to the side entrance of the hospital. Let's go. The place is well surrounded with fences. Don't try to go, you will be caught for trespassing. They have live monitoring everywhere. Don't worry, I have collected some old archives photo for you to see. These are some of the photos taken by me. If you like this episode, feel free to like, subscribe and comment, and if you want to watch this video in Tamil, the link is in the description and in comment area. See you next time with the next episode. Bye.